Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Chantal here, per usual. Thank you so much for tuning in today. You know you're in for a good time. If you did not know already, let me tell you that. Please subscribe by clicking on the subscribe button and also the notification bell next to the subscribe button so that whenever I post, you'll be one of the first to get my notifications. Alrighty, thank you so much. You can already tell from the title, this is a girl talk Q&A. I put out a post on my Instagram stories as well as my YouTube community asking you all to send in your girl talk questions. Some of you went the other side. Definitely digress, but I will answer all the questions in today's video. Without wasting much of your time and my time as well, because I am leaving for Essex in a few minutes. Let's start with the Instagram story. First response on Instagram stories is from Amejet. I don't think I'll be calling out the handles so that I can be fast. But yeah, Amejet said, "Why so pretty? Cheers from Ghana." Thank you so much, darling. Thank you. It's God. It's a gift from God, and I'm not complaining. Next person said, "Love your content. Thank you. Could you share tips on how you manage your finances and savings?" Okay, it's pretty simple for me. I'm a need and want type of person. I think I mentioned it here before. And I learned that a long time ago from my dad. When I list out my things for boarding school, he asked me, is this a need or a want? At the end of the day, we tabulate them according to needs and wants, and he will buy the needs and a few of my wants. Growing up, that is the same, technique I've used over time. If something is not super important, I don't go for it unless on days where I just want to splurge, and I do that from time to time. It's not a regular occurrence at all in my lifestyle because I don't want to go broke. So yeah, basically that's it. And I don't put my eye where my hand cannot reach. That's a rule I live by. If I really love this bag and I check and see, oh, okay, if I afford this bag now, I'm going to 0 in terms of my account balance. I will not buy it because in reality, I can't afford it because I am going broke from buying it. You get me? The last thing I always try to do in terms of purchasing things or living in general is to look out for deals. I almost never buy things at full price because, I just want to save. In terms of money that I don't touch at all, there's a particular amount, not a particular amount though, because my finances or my earnings rather are not specific. This month I might make more, the next month I'll make less. So, but I try to put out money aside every month that I do not touch. That one is for the rainy day. God forbid some emergency happens, I can fall back on that one. So yeah, no matter how little or how much you make every month, I would suggest that you put out a certain amount every month and just have that in place for the rainy day, like I mentioned. Yeah. I don't have a question. Just love your personality. Love from Cameroon. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Next question is, what stage of life would you say you are in? I would say I don't fit into one in particular, but I would say I'm more in my explorer and building stage, exploring life and seeing what it has for me, in stock for me basically, and then building the future I want for myself, for my unborn children, just a great bright future in general. So I would say I'm in my exploring and building stage of life. Yeah, hope that answers your question. Beautiful face and beautiful heart. Love you. How is London? Thank you. London is fine. How are your wedding plans going? Really proud and thankful to God for how far He has brought you. Thank you, my darling. Wedding plans are going well. Yes, there's still a wedding coming up. Yes. Okay, it's coming up and the plans are going well. God bless you. Thank you so much. Hey, Chantel. Hope you're enjoying London. How is your love life going? I say girl talk. Love life is going well. I'm happy. I'm thankful to God. And yeah, it's going well. I'm no longer in the singleton train. I've come down. So those of you that are single can continue the journey without me. But yeah, to answer your question, love life is going well. We thank God. Hi sis, please, which part of Abia are you from? I'm from Umahia. Your surname sounds like a Bende / Ohafia surname. Fun facts, real life situation, no cap. I am actually from Umahia. Yeah, my surname Ayan sounds Ohafia Bende. Actually, what my granddad told us is that my great grandfather, I think that is his grandfather, yeah, migrated from Imo State to Abia State. That is Umuahia. So originally, my surname Ayan is actually an Imo State. I think I can't remember the place in Imo State, but actually I have people that I know that I am from that community. So, but yeah, due to migration during the war and stuff, we claimed Umuahia in Abia State. Now you know something deep about me. Yeah, you. But yeah, I'm from Abia State, Umuahia. I don't care what you have to say. When are you coming to the USA? Only UK people will be enjoying you. Haba. By God's grace, let's pray about it. God is in the works of doing marvelous things in my life. Hopefully soon, though. Hope you're enjoying well. Have a swell time in your vacation trip. Thank you. I will. I am already, actually. The last response from Instagram is, how are you sexy? She went on ahead, tell me the secrets. I just take good care of myself, baby. Like, if I don't do it, who's going to do it for me? I don't know. I'm here to see that person. But yeah, thank you. Thank you, my darling. Thank you for the compliment. Okay, let's move on to the YouTube community where I have loads of the questions. 36 to be exact. I hope I can answer all of them. Let me go from last to first, right? So that I just work my way upwards. I think that's what I'm going to do. Yeah. The first response I got is, please help a baby girl make money. Do you have any plug on making money through website surveys and all that online stuff that is tested and trusted? I've tried looking for, but I can't seem to find any. I have a video where I talked about that. I mentioned one website. And you can just Google. You just have to surf the internet for things like this. Even if I'm giving you, I would still give a disclaimer that if it doesn't work, nobody is going to come and hold me for anything. So I would suggest that you go on the internet and search. So moving on, why the tease with the love songs in all your London videos? I'm someone who loves the R&B genre of music. I love soft music with very nice lyrics, so that's what I put in virtually all my vlogs. It has nothing to do with London or Nigeria. If you watch my vlogs, you will understand that part about me. You know that the music, the soundtrack I use in my videos are always very nice, R&B, chill type of music. That's just my thing. Which other European country would you love to visit? Greece. I've been saying it. I also want to visit Italy though. I also want to visit Paris. Yes, France. Hopefully that happens soon. Why not do a haul or a vlog with Food Me the Salivod? Ask her or a sit-down chat. When I saw this question, I just smiled because I've actually sent her a message, but I'm guessing she hasn't gotten to it yet. Probably busy or something, and I don't know if I will get to see her before leaving. But yeah, I really wanted to do something with her, probably a vlog or just a cameo in my video or a sit-down chit-chat if she had the time. But I'm here to get a response. Hopefully I get that soon. What can a small YouTuber struggling with getting filming equipment, always battling with storage problems, thereby affecting consistent uploads on her channel, do differently to grow on YouTube? Any suggestions on how to get out of the situation and any YouTube growth hacks? I have a video where I talked about YouTube growth hacks. That's like the primary thing to do. But in terms of your filming equipment, reading this comment, I just got the leading. I just felt the need to gift you a microphone. So if you use an Android phone to film, I have a mic that I can give you. Brand new. I got it from Kenya when YouTube flew us to Kenya. I have the one for iOS for my phone, but I also have a spare one for Android devices. So Stan's Fashion Empire, if you use an Android device, you have a microphone ready to collect. But you have to wait. When I get back, I will contact you and you get that. So battling with storage problems, what I do is whenever I finish editing, I don't leave the raw files. I get rid of the raw files and just keep the edited format. If at some point my storage is full, I delete the old ones because if I need it, I can always go on YouTube and watch it or download from YouTube. That's what works for me. I don't have multiple storage devices. I'm not just about that life. I just feel like it's too bulky. So if you're not using footage, I would suggest that you delete it just to make space on your device. And I don't know what device you use, but with Apple, after you delete, it still stores for I think 30 days. So you have to go to the deleted items folder and still delete the deleted items to create space for other things. You can also try cloud storage so that whenever you need them, you can just pull them from them. But yeah, those are things that work, and I hope one of these work for you. All right. Yeah, remember I have a mic with me. Alex Blessing, please, what advice will you give a 23 years old girl without a supporter, both family and friends, and also single with no admirer, learning skills but no incoming stream or financial supporter to buy skills, equipment, and also a 23-year-old girl also always depressed because life is just dark, lonely, and painful to her. I'm so sorry, Alex Blessing. I always see your comments on my videos. But yeah, life is not a bed of roses. I'm just going to keep it 100% with you. We've all come through, or let me use myself as an example. I've had my dark times while growing up. And I still have my times where things are not going well. Nobody's life is perfect. Leave all this facade you see online. It's just, what's the word? Packaging. Let me just throw this question back to the viewers. You guys should please advise Blessing in the comments. I think I would just pin her comments so people can respond on that. But yeah, what I want to say is just live according to your means. From this, I can see an underlying comparison tone, which shouldn't be so. Leave social media, leave what you're seeing your friends showing you. All of that is not real life, right? Just focus on your focus on what you're doing, and with time you will reap the fruit of your labor. You're 23 years old, you have a lot of time to put in the work. Just keep at it. It's not easy, it will not be easy. I will not even promise you that you will have an easy what they call it, landing in terms of things that you do, but just keep at it and know your goal. Let your future be your focus, do you get? And that will keep you going. Alrighty. Would you say do it afraid or overplan everything? I'm an overplanner. I don't know how people who do it afraid do it. I would need some tips, but yeah, in terms of my own life, I would say plan everything. I don't just like to delve into things like that. Advice for a 28-year-old girl looking and waiting to find love. Love will find you. Not just love, the love that was made for you. The yin to your yang, not someone else's own. The one that will be your friend. And don't be in a hurry trying to give yourself a what's the word, a target. I say if I don't get into a relationship by this, you end up falling into the wrong hands. And don't even allow any outside pressure. Leave the outside noise, block them out. All these people say, you have to get married, why are you not married? You're this age. It's not their life, it's your life. They shouldn't leave their own and let you do your thing, okay? Give it to God in prayer. Lay it at his feet. What bra brand can you recommend for someone with big boobs that's between 1K to 3,000? I don't know. I won't mind receiving a bra gift at this point because the prices of bra that I'm saying, it choke. I don't know 1,000 to 3,000. Is there anything they sell 1,000 to 3,000 again with this economy that we are in Nigeria? I don't know. But yeah, what they call these people? Victoria's Secret has really nice bras, but they're a bit pricey. What's your bra size? I'm not promising anything, but after watching the video, just keep your bra size. Don't come and say, hey, Chate promised me anything. Let's see how it goes. Okay? Yeah. Hello, your fashion sense is great. We'd like to know how you're able to dress so chic, know what fits your body type, and look great without breaking the bank. All of that I have talked about here, but I'm going to reiterate just for your sake. Okay? I know my body type. I have a video where I talked about knowing your body type and how you can figure out your actual body type. And then clothes that fit your type of body. For me, I'm apple shaped and I know the type of things that fits me. And like I mentioned prior to this time, I always look out for deals. You can... It's only very few times will you catch me buying things full price. So it's a lie. I cannot. My eyes are always peeled on the internet for deals on clothing and stuff, and I don't always buy things. I try to buy things that are versatile enough that I can use over and over again, even if it means me spending more and getting that one is one that I will use for a very long time. What advice do you have for a young couple in a long distance relationship? Would love got you to drop your 1 or 2 cents? I don't understand, but yeah, I think what she's talking about is long distance relationship. I would say with long distance relationship, communication is key. I say it. You people have to talk about every and anything. Even if it seems important or not, you just have to talk about it, every and anything, because the usual how are you, have you eaten, what did you go, it gets boring over time. So you just have to delve in deeper and tell the person every and anything, so that at the end of the day, when you guys even see each other, it's almost as if you didn't miss out on anything aside the physical part of things, right? And then you have to be open about things. You have to learn to compromise. You have to learn to overlook things, because messages are lost during transmission in terms of text messages, right? So I might be saying, hi, how are you? And the person is reading, hi, how are you? The tone. That one has caused problems. So you just have to know how to overlook a lot of things and confirm before reacting. That's something I learned over time in this relationship, because before now, any small thing, I'm not getting mad, but I'm reading meaning into it, and my partner now tries to tell me, oh, this is what I meant. And this. So over time, I just realized that what I'm thinking is definitely or might not be what he means, right? So yeah, it just has to do with a lot of learning and unlearning some type of things. And if you know that you are in this for the long run, you really are into this person and you want it to work, you just have to make sacrifices and compromise. And yeah, long distance relationship, it's for me, the only thing I'm missing out is the physical part, but every other thing I think is fine. Those are the same things I apply to a what's the word, like me and the person are in the same place. That's the thing. How did you find your style, Chantel? Because I'm always very safe when it comes to dressing, but I want to really get out there with my outfits, but I am scared. Why are you scared, baby? You're beautiful. You have to just embrace yourself, embrace your body, get confident, let your self-love level be over the roof, so that when people even see, they're even like, what is giving this girl this, what is making her head puff like this? Who does she think she is? Just work on your self-love. Also know your body type. Once you know your body type, that's like 50% of your issues solved, because you dress appropriately, you dress accordingly, and it just works. Basically, always look neat, work on your hair, your nails, not necessarily fixing lashes, makeup and everything, but have a good skincare routine, look good. In terms of style, I would say less is more. I'm a very minimal dresser, so I feel like that speaks more volume. I'm not the type of person that carries a lot of things. I feel like if I even do that type of dressing, it will add more pounds to my body. Do you get me? So yeah, that's it. I would just say work on your self-love and your confidence. Hey, what would be your advice if a lady asks you, should I use Kayamata for my man? Why will you use Kayamata for your man? Meanwhile, this word they say Kayamata. Kayamata is not necessarily a bad thing, but people have twisted it and they've just adulterated the whole thing that is Kayamata. Kayamata literally means property of women, but now people have added spirituality to it and all sorts of rubbish. I would say in the real sense of Kayamata, I don't see anything wrong with using it, whatever works for you. But if you're trying to use diabolical means with Kayamata as a name attached to it, nah, I'm not for it. So that's my answer to that. Yeah. When is your wedding? Terry Ann, my wedding is when my wedding is. The day you see the vlog and I date it. I always date my vlogs now. So after the wedding I put out the vlog, then you know that my wedding has happened. Okay. Abi, are you looking to sponsor me? If you are looking to sponsor me, I can tell you the dates in particular. You look amazing. Please, what app do you use for your thumbnails? And please, will you teach? Of course, my nono. I will teach you. I use PicMonkey for my thumbnails. PicMonkey is like Canva, but it's a paid version. And I feel like I like the resolution better than that of Canva. But you can't really tell the difference unless you're very meticulous and you're looking so deep. Yeah. If you don't do PicMonkey, you can also use Canva. What's your advice on financial freedom? Financial freedom is everything and more, because, you get to do things when you want to do it, how you want to do it. I would advise, I always tell people, work hard, work for your own. Don't stay at home doing nothing and just waiting for one man to fund you, or somebody. Basically, it doesn't necessarily have to be a man to fund everything that has to do with your spending, your finances. I'm not for that. I've never practiced that. I didn't even grow up in a situation like that. I still look up to my mother a lot, and she's a very hardworking woman. She's one hardworking woman that even if she doesn't have anybody, say for instance, none of her children are doing anything for her, she's good like that. You get? So that's the person I want to be, and that's what I'm working towards. So I am pro financial freedom. Yeah? What do you think about marriage? Do you feel like being single or married? At this stage of my life, I know that marriage is where I'm headed. This is what I want for myself. It doesn't mean that I'm going to knock down someone who doesn't want marriage or who doesn't see marriage in the cards for them. So yeah, I'm either or. If it works for you, fine. If it doesn't work for you, please be single and enjoy your life. In marriage, you can still enjoy your life too, so that somebody doesn't mix both. But yeah, what I'm trying to say is that whatever works for you is fine with me. If at this point self in my life I wasn't engaged to get married, I wouldn't sweat it so much. To be honest, I would just live my life. Maybe that wasn't what God planned for my life. Do you get? Why don't we even look at it like that? Everybody is just having this pressure of once you attain a certain age, the next thing is marriage, the next thing is kids. If you're not following that path in life, you're automatically a failure. That doesn't work for me. I'm not part of that community. So yeah, that's my question. That's my answer to your question. I don't have a question. I want to let you know that I love you. Oh, I love you, Natural Mama V. Keep enjoying yourself. Do what makes you happy. We're enjoying your travel vlogs. You're so special. Thank you. Thank you so much. Is it okay to relocate from Port Harcourt to Lagos? Of course it is, if you can foot your bills. In terms of content creation, I would say Lagos is a better place than Port Harcourt, if we're being honest. But I also believe that work can find you anywhere, or what is yours, rather, let me rephrase that. What is yours will find you anywhere in the world that you are. But you have to also give yourself that extra leverage by going to the location where it's easier. How do you plan your solo travels? I always plan way before time, way before time. This London that I came to, I've been planning it since not last year, Last year, yeah, late last year, I already knew that I wanted to come for summer in 2023. So I already started planning, putting money aside for tickets and stuff. And I have people around me that cushion the effect of my spending. Is it okay to stay solo than make friends, especially when you meet toxic or emotionally unavailable people? I'm pro that. If somebody's not giving you peace of mind, please just stay on your own. You have family members, you have your parents. I'm going to use myself as a prime example here. I'm not even looking for extra validation or external validation. Yeah, that's the word. Because I have my mom that is my best friend. This is someone I trust with my life. So if you're in a situation where you're with toxic friends, people that don't respect you, they are unavailable to give you the friendship that you deserve, then I would suggest you stay on your own. It's not by force now. Give yourself some credit. Give yourself some respect. Any tips on saving and investing? I struggle with being consistent. Also, any tips on making money for someone whose 9 to 5 is not enough to pay bills and meet other obligations? Finally, how do you plan your trips? Do you save towards it, or it's just a spur of the moment? In terms of investing, I would say you follow Financial Journal on Instagram. Financial Journal gives tips of how you can invest. I'm on one now, but I can't even share it because I don't know where it's headed. So in case it fails, let it be only me, okay? Any tips on making money for someone who's 95? Yeah, there are a lot of things you can do. I have 2 videos, or even 3 on things that side hustles you can do. I'll leave it linked in the cards and also in my description box. How do you plan your trips? Do you save towards it or just a spur of the moment? No, I'm not Dangote's daughter. I know they do spur of the moment. I they save towards, I've already planned. The next trip I'm even embarking on, I already know about it. I've already started planning towards it. What is your personal hygiene routine? Also, which do you prefer, tampons, pads, or she didn't give the next option? My personal hygiene routine is pretty simple. I take my bath twice a day. I don't use things that are too harsh because I have very sensitive skin. I don't use the same towel I use for my body on my face and my intimate areas. I use 3 towels for 3 of them. Most times I don't even towel my face. So for now, what I'm using is 2 intimate and my body. Then my face I let air dry, or I use cotton rounds. And then what's the next thing? I use deodorant. I have a skincare. I think I should just do like a skincare routine. I think I've done something like that, but if you want an updated version, let me know. In terms of tampons or pads, and pro pads. I've tried tampons once and it was very uncomfortable, so I'm not even about that life again. I'm not even going to try it again. I hope I've answered your question. Yeah? How do you give your best in your personal life, content creating, family and business, especially when you literally feel like doing nothing? Sometimes I take breaks, right? Whenever I feel the burnout, like last week, Friday, I didn't put out a video. That was yesterday. I was not feeling it at all. I have content, but I'm just experiencing that burnout. I've been on vacation, but I have not rested. I'm still doing the work I was doing in Port Harcourt in Nigeria, right? And then for periods when I'm so consistent, this is what I signed up for. So I know that I have to show up. In my 9 to 5, I'm not going to tell my boss, oh, I don't feel the need to come to work today, unless on days when you're not feeling fine or you're on leave. With this content creation and my businesses as well, I can take time off and know that, okay, this is my leave period, this is my break period. But when I'm there, I show up like there's no tomorrow because I know that this is what I signed up for. There's no other way around it, right? I hope it makes sense. What's your advice for a young woman trusting God for a kingdom spouse? Advice on dealing with loneliness and attention and basically the waiting season. I would just say invest in other things. Let your sole aim not be about relationship. Because once you're particular about a thing, it takes you to the place of depression, it takes you to the place of loneliness. So I feel like you should just diversify, do other things that make you happy, and still add that into your prayer. If it comes, fine, but if it doesn't, you've also grown in other spheres of your life. Okay, what's your advice to a 19-year-old learning a tech skill and having difficulties upgrading due to financial issues? Ask your parents, or you have a side job or something. Finances is everyone's challenge at this point. I wish you all the best. I don't have any questions. I just want to wish you the best, and all your good plans will come to pass in Jesus' name. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you. She's been such a great supporter on this channel. Thank you, ma'am. I'm really grateful. Have you always been into fashion, or is this something that you started liking in your 20s? No, I've always been a fashion person, like since forever. My mom is a fashion person, so I learned from her. My dad as well. My dad, they give fashion left, right, and center. So I've always been in that fashion niche, so to speak, all my life. How are you managing your engagement and the long distance? What challenges has LDR brought, and how have you navigated LDR relationship challenges? So far, I don't even, right now, I'm in such a good place that I cannot even think of anything at the top of my head. But in terms of relationship comes with different things. Sometimes miscommunication, sometimes, what did they call them? The lack of comprehension of what you said or what I meant, or lack of attention. So many things come with relationship in general that also apply to long distance relationship, right? And I have experienced all of that in this my relationship and other relationships. How am I managing my engagement? It's been good. Like, it's been okay. It's been really nice. Have you always been confident in your skin, being a plus size body? I've always been confident in my skin, being a woman. It has nothing to do with plus size or skinny size, whatever you guys call it these days. So yeah, I've always been that confident person. Maybe because of where I grew up or how I grew up. My parents always gave this pep talk like, oh, you're good, you're the best. So that just molded the person that you see now and that you love. How do you deal with body shaming? Nobody body shames me. Even if you're body shaming me or your own, like, I don't even look at all those. I just ignore it. Like, do you know who I am? Have you met me? I mean, it's not about tooting horn, but it's the reality of things. So, yeah. How do you come up with fashion styles that suit your body type? Because I know my body type, baby, and I know that, oh, this will suit me, this will not suit me, and I stay clear of things like that. Do you ever try to lose weight? If yes, what method do you use? Keto, dieting, exercise, portion control, etc. I've never tried keto. I don't know how people that do it. But no, I've not tried it before. Yeah, I diet, I exercise. I always like to take walks because that's when I'm the most active. And I just like how it makes my heart pump. Portion control as well. That works for me. And for me, it's over time. I don't like this. I've tried it in the past, all this quick fix. But it did not work because I'll pile up the weight again. So for now, it's just a lifestyle. Sometimes I have my cheat days. I go all out. I do things. But for the most part, I'm just trying to live a healthier life and a longer life. Much love, Chantel. Much love to Jessica. Thank you. Next question is from Esther. I'm female, 22, broke, not quite sure what I want to do with life, still staying with my parents, just finished school, and I want nice things. It's harder to run your own race when you see people who have graduated with you being able to afford things you can't. How do I motivate myself out of this space? How do I tell myself things will get better, that life won't always look so bleak? Esther, I'm really glad that a young girl like you is even looking forward to a better future. So many people in that age range don't even know what they want. So I'm glad that you have already ascertained and you know what it is that you want, right? But then again, I feel like you're being too fast. You're just 22. I'm not saying it's bad to aspire to become better. No, it's not. But I feel like you're putting a lot of pressure on yourself. Just go with the flow, live in the moment, and it will get better. If you bring your future back now to your present, your future being that, oh, you have made it in life, you have a good job, a good career going for you. In your present age now, your present situation, I don't think you will manage it so well. So I would suggest that you just keep working hard. Life is not bleak. Don't be frustrated. Don't even look at what other people are doing. Block out the noise. That is how I cope. When it feels like, oh, I'm in this space that it seems like every other person is moving forward. I don't compare myself to anybody. The only competition I do is with myself. I work hard on my own, and I'm doing it on my own in a quiet place so that when people see the result, they'll be like, this behind the scenes, we didn't know when it was coming and all of that. So please don't compare yourself to any other person. I understand the age you are. I know the thinking. I've been there, but coming from a big sister, okay? Just keep at it, keep working hard, keep praying, and I know that your future will be better. You look back at this time and you'll be like, what was I thinking? Thinking like this. Okay? I wish you all the best, and you can always reach out to me whenever you feel the need to. The Nigerian girl ends this girl talk Q&A. That's the perfect Nigerian girl ends this girl talk. Please share with us how you manage and balance it all and stay consistent. You seem well put together, and I genuinely admire you and would love to learn from you. Thank you, my darling. I'm very well put together. I'm very organized. That's like, it's just me at this point. But this question mirrors an answer I already gave regarding being consistent. I just show up because I know that I signed up for this, and I don't like giving up on things, especially when it's something I have the passion for. So I had the passion for YouTube, creating content, and with the perks I have come along over the years, over the months, you guys, there's no giving up. We die here, so to speak. So yeah, that's just what keeps me going. I feel like maybe because I started seeing the dividends, and yeah, it just keeps me going. I hope that helps. And I always try to plan myself in terms of days of the week. Wednesday, Fridays, and Sundays are my upload days. So I try to make Monday and Tuesday as filming and editing. Throughout the week, I'm not always on my laptop editing or trying to film or doing it. No. So on days where I film at least 2 videos that will take me throughout the week, and probably a vlog that will add as the 3rd video of the week. So just all about planning, and so far so good. Yeah. All right, y'all, that's it with this Q&A. I would not even say it was girl talk. I think it was girl talk. Most of the questions were from females asking how to improve, how to elevate their lives, and I'm really grateful to you all for engaging. If you'd like me to delve deeper into any of the questions, let me know, and I think I'll do a video, especially about the long distance relationship one. I feel like people need to hear about it, or people want to know about it, so I can use myself as the scapegoat. All right, y'all. My able, amazing Chantel Nation. I need to leave now for Essex. I'm going for Dr. Honey's daughter's birthday. I'm just looking at the gift now, and yeah, just carry my bag. I'm already ready. I hit the road. I will still come back today, and it's almost 2. Party starts at 2. This is past 1. Well, give or take 1 hour, I should be there. No need to talk too much again. I'll see you in my next one. Bye. We came to party all night long, and we don't need no chaperone. We don't need nobody's attention. Yeah, we just wanna dance on our own.